Look at that view. Man, that's gorgeous. There's so much to do on this ship that I don't think there's any reason for us to get off the ship in Nassau. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to day 2 on Utopia the Sea, my second voyage here. Today we're in Nassau. We are not getting off the ship. There's so much to do on this ship that I don't think there's any reason for us to get off the ship in Nassau. So we're going to enjoy the ship today. And the first thing I think we need to do is go get breakfast. So if you're in a suite guest, you can go to the concierge and get your WOW bands. That's what we did. We got WOW bands because we're going to the pool today, and I didn't feel like carrying around my little room key card holder thing. I keep forgetting that some of you guys probably don't know what WOW bands are. So WOW bands are these little bracelets that you can buy, and technically if you buy one you can bring it on your next ship if the ship is new enough and supports them, and they can reconfigure it for the next ship, but they're like $5 a piece, and basically it replaces your room key when you're on the ship. So you can use it to open your door, you can use it to buy drinks, and I think you can also use it to buy stuff in the shops, right? But when you get off the ship you still need to bring your sign sail card to get off and back on the ship. This won't work to get you back on the ship and off the ship. So you need to make sure you still bring your card. And then they also have you bring, your ID or whatever. We always bring our passports just because we don't want to be stranded somewhere without our passports. But that's just us. But we're not getting off the ship today. We're going to eat breakfast and then we're going to the pool. But I just had to make this one quick pit stop before breakfast to get our WOW bands, and then we ran into Claudia on her way back to the gym. So now she's putting her sexy ass into her swimsuit. So, but after that, it's time for breakfast. Man, it's a crowded morning at the buffet today. There was a line to get in. There's a lot of people here at the Windjammer. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna go to Coastal Kitchen for breakfast instead. We woke up a little bit late for that today, though. They literally just closed. So, but tomorrow we're gonna check it out. So we had our breakfast at Windjammer. The room is nice and clean, thanks Mario. And now we're gonna get ready to go check out the pools and get wet. So tonight for dinner we're going on the Royal Railway, Utopia Station, right? So they just dropped our tickets off here in the rooms. We're trying to figure out how they get a train on the boat, right, Joe? Jojo says it's a flying train, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's flying, but you just fly and land on the boat.
I don't know. That might be it. I don't know. But tonight for dinner, that's where we're going. So stick around, and so you can check that out too. It's gonna be fun. It's my first time. I wanted to go on the inaugural, but that thing booked out like right away, so I was not able to get a reservation. So I'm glad we were able to get one for this cruise. So we're here enjoying the pool. Joe was at the splash pad for a long time. She really liked going down that one particular slide, this blue slide. She really loved it. But we're here at the pool now, and she's taking a dip. This is a nice day. It's a beautiful day. It's a perfect day. It's not too sunny, so it's not too hot. The clouds are coming through every once in a while. They're moving fast, but they're coming through, blocking the sun, and then it's just not too hot. It's a perfect day at the pool. Look at that view. Man, that's gorgeous. I cannot wait for the beach club to open up and we're gonna check that out. For you guys, of course, for you guys. But for now, I'm back in the room. The girls are still at the pool, man. They're like Jordan can be in the pool. She's like me when I was younger. Just could spend the entire day in the pool and just never want to get out. But they're gonna come back a little bit later. We're gonna have lunch, but I was just tired of sitting out there. I was just sitting out there drinking my watermelon margarita. If you've seen when I was on the inaugural, watermelon margarita was my go-to drink, right? So I was just drinking my watermelon margarita and chilling in a little dippy lounger in the pool, staying cool. But I just got tired of it. So come back here. I'm gonna get dressed. The girls are gonna meet me a little bit later, and we're gonna go have lunch. I'm not sure we're gonna have lunch yet. I'm not sure if Coastal Kitchen is gonna be open still for lunch or not. But if it is, I'd like to go there. But if not, we'll figure it out. All right, the girls are back, but I think I'm gonna head down to get me a margarita real quick in the Sweet Lounge. Just while they're in the shower. It's super close. I'll show you how close it is. All right, so here's the room. Walk down the hall. Suite Lounge and Coastal Kitchen are in the same room. It's just like a big room at the end of the hall. And there it is. That's it. Quick, easy. This is where the snacks are throughout the day. Joe likes that water with the lemon in it, so I'm gonna give her some of that. Being so close to the Suite Lounge and just being able to walk down there and grab a snack or grab a drink whenever we want, it's just so convenient. That's been the most convenient thing of this whole trip. I think. They're like I said, we don't have a butler that comes around like on Celebrity that was really helping us. We have to walk to the concierge, and then the concierge has to be there when we need them. On Celebrity, I had the butler's phone number, and she carried around a phone. So whenever I need something, I would and call her. And like I said, that was the lowest level of suite on that ship. We're mid-tier level suite on this ship. I mean, the room is beautiful, but just the services and everything you get for being in a suite aren't really quite up to par, in my opinion. Yeah, you get like reserved seating at the shows, but you get to a show early enough, you're gonna get a decent seat. So I don't know. I don't think we'll be doing a suite on Royal, at least for a while.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we.
So we went down to Central Park, went to Izumi in the park, got some sushi. Again, not the best sushi. It's better than Carnival one though, for sure. That Carnival sushi was horrible. This was better than that. And then I got some chicken karaage, which I'd never had before from there. And it was like it was cooked well, but it wasn't flavorful at all. Like it wasn't seasoned like at all. And the sauce they came with was very runny and stuff. So I would skip that too. This is Izumi in the park, I think. Especially as a paid experience, you have to pay extra for that. I don't think I would go back there at all. But right now, Joe apparently wants to go. I don't know if she wants to go to the kids club or she wants to go watch a puppet show that's going on in the kids club or something. I don't know, but we're gonna go check that out. So Jordan just spent some time at the kids club. She said she had lots of fun. It's a lot smaller kids club on the ship than you'd think for such a big ship. And I seen they had like an outdoor play area, but I've never seen the kids play in there. So I'm not sure when they used the outdoor play area for the kids club. But while she was there, me and Claudia, we went to the Pesky Parrot and just had some drinks, you know. We also went and played some trivia. It was pretty cool. They have on this ship, and it said, I think it was one other ship. I don't remember which one in the fleet. They're rolling out a new gaming system for trivia. And so it's like you scan a QR code and you do all the trivia on your phone. And it's all interactive on your phone. You can see live scores and everything like that. It was really cool. I really liked it. I thought it was better than the whole paper, write down the paper and then listen to them cheesily call back the answers. They had a few different instances of it on the ship, and this was the first time I was actually able to play. But yeah, now we picked up Joe, and we're gonna try to get to do some Halloween family crafts. They got, like I said, there's a lot of Halloween stuff going on the ship during this cruise. So there's a family crafts for Halloween. We're gonna try to get to that before we go down to hop on the Royal Railway Utopia Station for our dinner tonight. It's a great day on board. I'm glad we chose to stay on board instead of get off in Nassau. I think we had a lot more fun on board than we would have just walking around at the straw market or something like that. So great. Tomorrow we are definitely get off though. But so far it's a great day on board. And this is just a great ship. There's so much to do. Jordan has been wanting to play this soccer table game ever since she saw my video of me on my first cruise on the ship. She's like, what is that game? I want to play that. So I told her when we came on, she can go play it. She's super happy she gets to play that soccer game.
We have a cherry iced tea without alcohol.
Without alcohol? Yeah, that's right.
One with alcohol? You want with alcohol, please, sir?
With alcohol, yeah. You want alcohol? It's the Wild West, you can have it.
Cherry iced tea?
Yeah.
Excuse me, no smoking.
right, guys, I'm back. We went to the Royal Railway, Utopia Station, and yeah, I think it was fun. It was lots of fun. As you can see, I was deputized on the train. They wouldn't let me take any video. You're not allowed to take video on the train, but we could take pictures. So I took some pictures for you guys, so you can kind of see what it's like. But it's basically like a show that goes on the train. A couple actors come in, they act out a whole show. It feels like you're moving, the seat's moving, you know, and then you can see there's TVs showing the outside as you're driving through. All of them, so then you're transported onto a train instead of a ship, right? So it's pretty cool. The food, I can't say the food was great, but it wasn't bad. It was decent, you know, it was pretty good. I think you mostly go there for the experience. I will say the desserts, all the desserts actually were really good. We really liked our desserts. Jordan had some kind of a chocolate train that was filled with ice cream and had candy all over it. Claudia had some kind of like white chocolate thing. And then I had a chocolate cigar that was stuffed with some cream and had some ice cream on the side. It was really good. But for our appetizers, Jordan just had like a cone full of fruit. Claudia had corn chowder. And I had the golden chicken wings, right? And when I say golden chicken wings, I was assuming it was going to be, you know, actual chicken wing. It was just a chicken tender dusted with some gold flakes. Basically the same thing that Jordan had for her entree, but she had the chicken nuggets. And it was the exact same thing, except for it came with fries. Which is funny because before we ordered, he's like, oh, the chicken wings are different from the chicken nuggets. The chicken wings are actually boneless wings, you know? And the chicken nuggets are, you know, chicken nuggets. They're more crispy or whatever. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, they're the exact same thing. So for my main, I had the braised short rib, and that was actually pretty good. The short rib itself was pretty good. The mashed potatoes that I came with were really good, and the beans that I came with were pretty good. You know, it wasn't the best short rib I had, but it absolutely was not the worst. It was good. And Claudia got some trout, which she said she also liked. I had a bite. It wasn't to my taste. I didn't really like it that much, but Claudia enjoyed it. All right. It was like, it had a lot of spices on it. It was spiced really well. And then just the actors that were coming through, they were pretty good. You know, they interacted with us. It was funny. It was fun. And so was the wait staff. The wait staff was really awesome too. So the staff there was really good. I will say it was kind of a little bit of a cluster when we came in, because you go in and then immediately you turn left into this really small little like corridor, and they take your picture at the end of the hall, and they give you you get a complimentary drink. There's a non-alcoholic one for the kids, and then one in a bottle that had alcohol for the adults if you wanted one. The drinks were actually really, really good. But just they don't really tell you what to do. They just kind of stuff you over there. And then, so after we took our picture, we were like, where do we go now? What do we do now? Like, are we going to sit down or whatever? Nobody really knew what they were doing, but eventually they called us back by table number. So you have to, if you go, remember your table number. And they have you sit down. And everybody that's there for that one seating is not seated in the same train car. And each train car is its own like dining room. Right, so I think there's like 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, so they call you back in like groups to go to those train cars. And the drinks, okay, so I got like a sarsaparilla old fashioned, which is very interesting. It has very interesting flavors. It's root beery, and it didn't really taste like old fashioned, but it was very vanilla. It was pretty good. It took a minute to grow on me. The first sip, I wasn't sure, but it actually grew on me, and I started enjoying it. And then Claudia had like another like martini type drink, which I think she enjoyed, but I don't think it was her favorite as well. I don't even think she finished it. But yeah, it was a cool experience though. I like how when we first walked in, before you actually get into the restaurant, there's one of those old timey like flip boards from like old train stations, and actually will say 6 p.m. seatings, and it'll list all your last names, so you can get to see your name up on that board, which is pretty cool. And then they give you a map, which is like a souvenir for you to keep as you take home. And I thought that they were the pictures that we took at the beginning, they were gonna give us one of the pictures, you know, as a souvenir as well. No, we had to pay for that. So you have to pay for the pictures. My last time on Carnival, I did on the Glory, I did the chef's table. You guys go check that video out. And they actually took a picture of us all in the beginning, and they actually gave us all a copy of the picture for free. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought the same thing was going to happen here at Royal, but yeah, that didn't happen. Which is kind of bummer. We actually ended up buying 3 photos, and they all come with this book thingy. They come with it. So if you buy even if you buy 1 photo, it comes with it. But they have some weird pricing. But we were gonna buy 2, and she was like, "Oh, that's $35 for 2. You get just 1 more, and $5 more, and it'll be 40 for them to get 3 pictures instead. And they're like, oh, okay, whatever. So we ended up getting 3 pictures. But so yeah, if you're gonna go on it and you want to come check out Utopia Station, I'd say maybe if you have the money, go check it out. It might you might really enjoy it. Don't go specifically for the food, but for the experience. It's kind of fun. So that's about it for me for tonight. I'm gonna go crash and get ready for Coco Cay tomorrow. The girls are out there doing some party somewhere. I'm not quite sure what they're doing, but me, I gotta get some sleep. I'm tired. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time.
Like we stepped off a movie set, you can bet we got that bread.